Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Sunday, the 16th of July, 2023. I hope you are keeping well, enjoying your weekend, and not overheating if you are in certain countries, certain parts of the world where the temperatures have increased massively. Today is the Observer Day, and that means they don't specify the intended difficulty rating of this puzzle, so I shall give you a quick breakdown of the basic rules of Sudoku before we get started. And in the Observer today is an article by Keir Starmer, and if you did not see that it was written by Keir Starmer, you would assume that it was written by a Tory politician of, say, I don't know, a few years back, because it is wholly with Tory values. It is all about making life easier for mortgage lenders, for people who have to pay the mortgage, middle class people. There's nothing. He makes a big fuss about financial stability in the way that Tories do. He's aiming for the Tory vote, I suppose, in a way that probably won't work, because you can never out-Tory the Tories. But it's a vile piece. There's nothing about wealth inequality at all. Not a single word about the horrific, absolutely horrific distribution of wealth at the moment. And I find it a disgusting article, to be honest with you. Is there anything better? No, probably not. Not in mainstream politics that's likely to be elected. So, unfortunately, people are going to be stuck with that as the only alternative. Rather like in the US, and people having to vote for Biden because there's nothing else. It's always the lesser of two evils. I do hope that if Labour are elected, that they will change the first past the post electoral system. I don't believe they will, though. If they win, it's never been in their advantage to do that, has it? So they've always avoided it before. I can't see they'll do it now. No mention of that either in the article. Right, let's get on with the game and explain the rules very basically. We have numbers going down the column. Excuse me, I've forgotten what I'm doing for a second there. Keir Starmer got me angry. There are 9 squares in each column down. There are 9 squares in each row across, like so. And there are 9 squares in each of these small segments that you can see. All right, now what is the object of the game? The object of the game is to put digits 1 to 9 in each of these small blocks, each column and each row. Obviously, numbers can't repeat because they are exactly 9 squares, and that's the point. The point that they can't repeat is how we find the answer. And all we have to do is just finish the empty squares with numbers, of course. For example, we don't yet have a 2 in this row. We've got 1, we've got 3, we've got 4, 7, 8, 9. So what we don't have is a 2. And when we see that there's a 2 in this column already, like this, it means that this square here cannot be a 2 because of this square, which is in the same column, right? And when we look over here, we see there is a 2 in this block. Now remember, only a number can only appear once in its block because there are exactly 9 squares. So this square here can't be 2 because of this 2 here, and this 2 blocks this square here. So there's only one more empty square, so we know that the 2 must be placed there. Got the idea? Okay. So all we have to do is go around the board with similar ideas in mind, various ideas we'll see, and we'll get the answers. So what did I see before? I saw something. Well, okay, let's do this. I suppose we have one across, or we have one blocking this square and this one blocking those squares. So let's put the 1 there. Let's explain it like that. You can see it different ways. I do know that I have a 2 and a 7 down here for those of you who are not beginners. We'll get onto that in a minute. I'm sure I saw something else while I was talking about Keir Starmer. There it was. That's what I saw. 7s across like so, and 7 blocking down here. So in this block here, that's the only space for a 7. All right, so I noticed that the 2 blocks down here, that's going to put 2 in this column in that section. So 2 blocking down here like this. So this is going to be 2. We also have 7s blocking down here. So as I was just mentioned a moment ago, this has got to be a pair of 2 and 7, which doesn't give us a great deal anyway over here, because it just means that we know that that is 3. These squares contain 3. But we could have worked that out anyway. That's nothing new. Let's look up here. So this is 2 and 7 down here. So to complete this column, we will be looking for 5 and 6 in those squares there. But it's not that great. We've got 4s up here like this. Okay. We've got 4 blocking up here, 4 blocking up here. That's going to put 4 in that square. 4 blocking up here, and now 4 across this row means that that's a 4. Actually, the 4s are a cute number for us. We're going to be able to finish the 4s. 4 is there, and there's one more to go. Like this. And this should be the final digit 4. What do I mean final number? I mean we have a 4 in each of the small blocks. We have a 4 in every column and in every row. So the 4 is now complete. We don't have to worry about it. I have a feeling it's not going to be an easy level game. I don't know yet. I haven't got that far into it, but I just have the feeling that it's going to take a bit of thought, but maybe not. I don't know. 9 across here, 9 up there. That's going to put a 9 into that square. Nine and 2 blocking down here, so we at least know 9 and 2 is over here. We have 1 blocking 2. The 9, not so sure about yet. Oh, yes. Okay, we've got 9 blocking here, 9 blocking there. So in this column, in this row, sorry, that's the only place a 9 can go. Missing numbers in this row are 3 and 5. We don't have many 5s, do we? A little bit here. I'm going to just look at the 9s and see where they are possible. Oops, not there. There. No, still possible like this. I think we're just going to have a look through the digits as well, actually. So we're going to get 8s in those squares and those squares. Okay, here we go. 8 blocks up here, so 8 is in one of these. 8 has to be in one of these 2 squares in this block. 8 blocks up here, so 8 in fact must be in one of these squares, meaning that this square cannot be 8. So that must be our 8 there. Now I worked out what goes here before, didn't I? And I've completely forgotten it again. So this was 2 and 7, and this was 5 and 6. Sorry, right. I was daydreaming there. 5 and 6. I forgot to do what I was going to do. 5 and 6 are there. So this is 1 and 8. The 8s are there. So then that means 1 has to be in either of those squares there. Oh yeah, that's right, because we've got 1 here. So that seems to match up. Well, we're not going very fast here. Like I said, I'm sure it's not an easy level game. I'm going to have to go through and have a look and see if there's any more that I know. Like the 2 going across here. Every time I say it's not an easy level game, I find something easy. Right, 2 blocks down here, it means that 2 is in either this square or this square here. Right, which means that it can't be here. And 2 blocks here, so in this row, that's where the 2 goes. Now we have 2 up here and 2 down there. That's going to give us 2 there, 2 across here, 2 across here. There's our 2. Missing digits in this row are 3, 6, and 9. We have 3 and 6 in this column, so that's going to be 9. 9 blocks across here, that's going to give us 9 there. And we have 3 and 6 left in those squares. But actually this 3 blocks all of these squares here. So that is going to be our 3 for this column. And this will be our 6. 6 then blocks up here, that gives us a 6 in that square. And this is 6 and 8, we know, but I can actually get this digit here as well, which is going to be a 7. Yeah, okay. Now our 6 blocks this square. We need a 6 in this row. There's our 6, the missing number here. 5, I think. 6 blocks this square. We don't have a 6 in this row. Let's rectify that. 6 blocking up here and 6 blocking across here will give us a 6 in that square. 6 across here makes this a 6. Down here we're looking for a 7. So 7 going up to the top, 7 up here, there's a 7. 7 across here, there's a 7. Missing number here is a 3. 3 blocks across here. Maybe it is an easy game after all, I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. I'm going to call it a medium, I think, assuming nothing goes badly wrong at this point. 5 blocks down here, there's a 5. This will be 3. I don't know, it could be an easy game. I dislike it when they don't rate their own puzzles. 3 like this. This is 2 and 6. Right. So this has to be 5 and 9. So we've got the 9 blocking there. There's the 9. This will be the 5. 5 blocks up there gives us a 5 there. Here's the 1. Not much more to go. 1 and 8 blocks up here. That's 1 and 8 in those squares. This has got to be 5 then. 5 blocking down here, and across there. That's going to give us 5 in that square. Right, not much more to go. What are we looking for? 7 across here, 7 down there. There's a 7. Last number to place down here is not a 9. I was going to say it's a 9, but it's not a 9. We have 9 already. It must be a 2. 2 across here. There's our 2. This will be 6. 6 across like so. And the 6 blocking down here means that that's a 6. This is 8. 8 blocks that way. Here's our 8. Last number here is a 1. That's going to give us 1 there and 8 there. And we need a 1 here, and 9 will finish the game. That's our, shall I call it medium? Easy to medium game of Sudoku for the Observer for Sunday. Okay, I'll see you around. Bye-bye.